Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for looking at my 2008 Cyclone toy hauler I have for sale. It has a nice one-piece fiberglass front end, a nice molding and integrated cover for the two 30-pound propane tanks, electric trundle jack, and also a weight distribution hitch. We have the thermal reflective windows and a slide out with the cover on top of the slide out, so when you retract it, all the pine needles or snow that's on top will automatically be dumped off to the outside instead of being brought into your coach. One of the handy features of having a toy hauler is having a generator, and as you can see here, this one comes equipped with the Onan Marquis Gold 5500 watt generator, and that'll provide power for everything in the coach and then some. Here's your hookups. You have your outside shower, your convenience light, your satellite cable and phone hookups, your city water connection. You have your hose storage here for your sewer hose, and additional hose storage underneath if you need 20 feet of hose. You have your dump station for your two gray holding tanks at 45 gallons each, and a black sewer tank that is also 45 gallons. You have your heater vent for your furnace and your refrigerator vents. Your slide out, nice and large. And you have your fueling station right here. This holds 30 gallons of fuel, and I believe I have it locked. I do. You have a fuel pump handle just like you'd find at a gas station, where you could fill up your ATVs or motorcycles, whatever you bring with you. The back of the toy hauler, you got a couple floodlights on the outside so you could see what you're doing at night. Let me drop this down real quick for you. Has LED tail lights, gives it a nice slim profile, plus it'll last forever just about. I put a couple cables on here so that the deck will support as a patio, and my wife and I, we back this out over little creeks and stuff, so we set up our camping chairs and everything on here. And let me step inside the garage for you. And we only have our two ATVs in here because our daughter moved out, but we carry three ATVs. These are two Can-Am 800s. Sorry, they're not included, but they're about as big as an ATV as they make. We have aluminum blinds on both sides. There's vents in the corner. There's cabinetry overhead and coat hooks. I installed a inverter in here, and what that allows you to do is plug in AC accessories back here without running the generator. I also installed some two LED lights, just a night light for my son who sleeps up here on these two queen beds, and I'll show you how those operate when we step inside. And once again, the deck. Alright, on this side you'll see it has a huge awning, 20 to 25 feet. It's extremely large. It's great for when you have a whole bunch of friends out in a campfire. Everybody can be out under the awning. This is a triple axle trailer with 16-inch tires and aluminum rims. The tires are just purchased last year, so they're in excellent shape. You got your water heater with the direct spark ignition, so there is no pilot light to ever blow out. When it needs to turn on to heat water, it just clicks and lights itself. Here's where you fill up. You also have external, there's another speaker over there behind the door for blasting your music outside if you'd like to. I installed a TV mount on the outside, the square box right there. You have a nice handle to get in and out, and triple steps. From the factory, this RV came with one battery, and I put 3 batteries in there, and they're large batteries, so you have a long time, a lot of duration that you can camp without using a generator. If you're, some campgrounds don't allow you to run generators at nighttime. However, I always camp out in the forest, so that's not an issue. You also have giant floodlights out here, so that you could light up your outside. And here's the slide out. You can see you have overhead cabinetry, nice large U-shaped seating area, and this also will fill in and make a bed for you. Bar stools, kitchen cabinetry. The wife had all her pots and pans. You have an oven, more cabinetry, a flat screen TV, and you also have built-in microwave. Everything you need in the kitchen. You have your entertainment center. The DVD player. This actually is a stereo and a DVD player, so you could put your movies in there and they'll go on the TV. You have auxiliary inputs. We've camped before with a Wii, and we'll plug it in, or an Xbox, and then you can put it up on your TV. You have the switches for your inside and outside speakers to turn those on and off. Turn your subwoofer on and off. Over here you have your subwoofer and your Clarion amplifier. And also a Clarion head unit to go with it, and Clarion speakers, so you have a matched system. The TV is mounted on a sliding mount, so you can take this and actually swivel it to the outside. We watch movies out by the campfire with our kids. They really enjoy that. Over here is your convenience center. What we have is your water heater on and off if you're using propane. There's an electric switch over there. You have your water pump and then your holding tank levels. You have your generator with 154 hours on that. Your start and stop switch for your generator. Let me start that up for you. Starts up instantly. There you go. And runs good. I have the cover off on the outside so I could show you that. You have your fuel station. This measures how much fuel you have for your generator and your 30-gallon fuel tank in the back. This is your on-off switch for your fueling station outside. So when you're sleeping, nobody could pump your fuel unless you push this button. It turns on the fuel pump, and now you could pump your fuel on the outside. You don't want anybody sneaking up and taking 30 gallons of gas from you, especially with today's prices. This is for your overhead vent here. Fantastic fan up here on the roof. It has a rain sensor built into it, and also a thermostat. So it's not just on and off, but if you turn this on, you can set it to the temperature you want, and the fan will automatically, as it's doing right now, actually open the vent for you, so you don't have to ever reach up, and it'll turn it on and vary the speed up, down, in or out based on what temperature you set it on. Plus, if it starts to rain while it's open, it'll close by itself, so if you're out having a good time or you're in town, you don't have to worry about it. You got your nice refrigerator and freezer, lots of room in your freezer, large fridge, got more overhead storage. Moving into the bedroom, we have your sinks, medicine cabinet here, so you can put all kinds of stuff inside of there. You have more windows, cabinetries, drawers. Underneath here, I have installed a battery cutoff switch. It didn't come from the factory, so when you're done camping for the season, if that's what you're doing, you just flip the switch and it disconnects your battery, so you don't have any battery drain while it's in storage. You have 12-volt outlets and cable and hookup for your TV antenna that's on the roof. You just crank the handle, and it's also got a built-in amplifier for it. More cabinetry. Windows. All windows have shades on them, and then the bed lifts up and gives you a very huge amount of storage underneath the bed. You have a privacy curtain you can pull across, and in the bathroom you have your nice toilet. It's got a foot flush on it. Down on the floor, you have your heated, in the bedroom, you have a heated vent in the bathroom. This is your tub and shower, hot and cold water. This thing has 105 gallons of fresh water, so you could take a huge number of showers after a day's hard riding or playing. Okay, here's your kitchen, which I just showed you. Let's step outside into the toy room, and you see you have your overhead cabinets, LED lighting, night lights for my son, and then your bunks, 2 queen-size beds out here. These are on an electric switch, so they will actually lower themselves, and when they get to the right height, they'll split out and give you room to get in your bunks. And then your deck that's up in the air, of course, it lowers down to the ground as a ramp to get your toys in and out. And so there we have it. A very nice 2008 Cyclone toy hauler made by Heartland Trailers. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry. You also have surround sound speakers. These are built into the roof, all 4 of them. You could turn those on, plus the 2 outside, and they are hooked into your TV your subwoofer and your amplifier system. Okay, let's take a look at the generator out here. And like I said, I left this open for you. And we'll take this off. And here's your generator, the Onan generator. Of course, as I showed you inside, it starts and stops from within the camper. And there you go. It starts instantly every single time. And so we have AC power now in the camper. The beeping was the microwave. It just turned on. So now we have power so we could run anything you want in the camper without being plugged in. Turn on your air conditioning system. There it goes. It turns on. Now this is not a blast furnace in that the vents are in the roof, not just in the living room, but they also come out in the bedroom, up over the bed and stuff, so you could have nice cool air in your bedroom while you're sleeping. And I believe that's all the features of my toy hauler. Thank you for looking.